All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive where we explore all kinds of cool stuff from the natural world.
Absolutely.
And today we're talking all about
Mandarin ducks.
the Mandarin duck,
Yeah.
a bird known for its beauty.
Incredible beauty.
Yeah, and I think that's what most people think of when they think of the Mandarin duck, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you see the
Hey,
pictures,
look the pictures.
they're just unbelievable.
Yeah. You can't believe that's a real bird.
Yeah, those colors.
Those colors are amazing.
Really are.
But they're not just beautiful birds.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to them than just their looks.
Yeah, that's what we're going to dive into today.
Exactly.
Really get into the details.
We're going to learn about their habitat,
Their behavior.
their symbolism,
Hmm.
all the fascinating things about these birds.
And, I was looking at these sources and just like the variety of things that they eat.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we're going to get into all that.
Their diet is fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what these birds get up to.
Yeah. So get ready for some seriously vibrant colors, surprising nesting habits,
Oh, yeah.
and really a lot of cool stuff about these guys.
They even have ancient symbolism.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's start with that appearance.
Okay.
I mean, because that's what everyone thinks of first, right?
Right.
I mean, have you ever seen a male Mandarin duck?
Oh, it's like something out of a dream.
It is. It really is. Like
A living jewel.
Like it's not even real.
The colors are just so vibrant.
It's so vibrant. You've got that orange.
Orange, like crest.
Yeah. It's like they have these sails on their backs
I know.
made of feathers.
It's unbelievable.
Then you have the purple breast.
And the white stripes.
Oh, yeah. The flanks are incredible.
Oh, yeah.
White and chestnut.
Yeah.
And then that face.
Oh, my God.
That golden yellow face.
Yeah.
With those striking white eyebrows.
Yeah, it's like an artist just went crazy.
It's nature's artwork at its finest.
And it's all to attract a mate, right?
Exactly. Like that's the whole purpose of all this.
Yeah, the males are trying to stand out
Yeah.
to impress the females.
Pull them over.
It's all about the ladies.
Yeah. And then you got the female Mandarin duck
Yeah.
who looks completely different.
Much more subdued.
Yeah.
More camouflage colors.
Right. More browns and grays.
Exactly. Why is that? Well, she's the one who's nesting. She needs to blend in with the surroundings.
To protect the eggs.
To protect herself and the ducklings.
Yeah. So it's not just about looking pretty. It's about survival.
Right.
It all has a purpose.
Everything in nature has a purpose.
So speaking of survival, let's talk about their habitat and behavior.
Okay.
So where do these birds even live?
Well, they're native to East Asia.
Yeah.
You'll find them in countries like China,
Okay.
Japan,
Mm-hmm.
Korea.
All right.
But they've also been introduced elsewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty adaptable.
Wow.
You can even find them in parts of Europe and North America now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of habitat do they prefer?
They like wooded areas
Okay.
near water.
Oh, so like forests.
Yeah, forests, woodlands,
Okay.
especially places with trees that overhang the water's edge.
Why is that?
Well, that's because of their nesting behavior.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They nest in tree cavities.
In trees.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual for ducks.
Ducks and trees I never would have.
You don't think of ducks as tree dwellers,
No.
but these guys are.
That's so cool.
And the ducklings, when they hatch,
Mm-hmm.
they jump out of the tree.
What? Like how high up are we talking?
It can vary,
Okay.
but sometimes pretty high.
That's incredible.
It's amazing to watch.
Just for tiny ducklings just jumping out of a tree.
Yeah, it's a leap of faith.
It really is.
But they're instinctually driven to do it.
Wow. That's just fascinating.
And that's not the only unique thing about their behavior.
Okay, what else?
Unlike many other duck species,
Yeah.
Mandarin ducks are monogamous.
What does that mean?
It means they form a pair bond.
And they stay together for at least a breeding season.
Oh, wow. So they're not like other ducks that kind of...
Yeah, they're not like mallards.
Right.
We're kind of promiscuous.
Yeah,
Mandarin ducks are more committed.
that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's thought that this monogamy might be related to the challenges of raising young in tree cavities.
Okay.
It might be advantageous to have both parents
To help out.
working together
Yeah, that makes sense.
to protect the ducklings from predators.
And to feed them.
Exactly.
So it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
That's really cool.
And speaking of food,
Yes.
let's talk about their diet.
Because you mentioned that.
Yeah.
And I was really intrigued by it.
They're omnivores.
What's an omnivore?
It means they eat both plants and animals.
Okay, so like a mix of stuff.
Yeah, a diverse diet.
Okay, what kind of stuff do they eat?
Well, they eat seeds,
Okay.
acorns,
From the trees.
yeah, from the oak trees.
Okay.
They eat aquatic plants.
Like in the water. Yeah, from the ponds and streams.
All right.
And they also eat insects.
Yeah.
And small invertebrates.
Like what kind of invertebrates?
Snails, worms,
Mm-hmm.
little crustaceans.
Wow.
Things like that.
So they're not picky eaters.
Not at all.
They'll eat whatever they can find.
They're opportunistic feeders.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It helps them survive in a variety of habitats.
And we talked about the tree thing.
Yeah.
They nest in trees.
They do.
But can they fly?
Oh, yeah. They're strong flyers.
Okay.
And they often perch in trees, too,
Really?
which is unusual for ducks.
You don't see a lot of ducks just hanging out in trees?
Not really.
But these guys do.
They're adapted to that woodland environment.
So they're kind of like the squirrel of the duck world.
I like that analogy.
Yes.
They're agile.
They climb trees.
They can fly.
They got it all going on.
They're pretty impressive.
They really are.
So we've talked about their appearance,
Their habitat,
their behavior.
their diet. Now let's get into something I find really fascinating.
Okay.
Their cultural significance.
Ah.
Because these birds are not just
Mm.
biologically cool.
Right.
They have like this whole other layer,
Yeah, they have a rich cultural history,
especially in East Asia.
especially in East Asia.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
Well, in countries like China and Korea,
Okay.
the Mandarin duck is a symbol of love,
Well, wow.
fidelity,
Mhm.
and marital harmony.
Why is that?
Well, they're seen as a symbol of love because of their beauty
Okay.
and their monogamous nature.
Where they meet for life.
Well, at least for a breeding season.
Okay.
But still, that's longer than most ducks.
Yeah.
And so they're often depicted in art and literature
Really?
as a symbol of a happy and lasting marriage.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It is a beautiful tradition.
And I read that pairs of Mandarin ducks are given as wedding gifts.
Yeah, that's a common custom.
That's so cool.
It's a way of wishing the couple a long and happy life together.
Like a good luck charm. That's amazing.
It's a beautiful symbol.
Yeah, it really is. Now, on a slightly different note,
Okay,
what about their conservation status?
that's a good question.
Are they doing okay?
Well, the good news is they're not currently endangered,
Okay, that's good.
but they have faced some challenges.
Like what?
Habitat loss
Okay.
due to deforestation,
Yeah.
and they've also been hunted in the past.
Really?
Yeah, for their feathers,
Wow.
which were used for decoration.
But their numbers are stable now.
Yeah, their populations are actually growing in some areas,
Oh, that's good.
especially in places where they've been introduced.
So they're pretty adaptable.
They are.
They can make a home almost anywhere.
It seems so.
Well, that's good to hear. So overall, I mean, the Mandarin duck, it's just such a fascinating creature.
Absolutely.
And it's so much more than just a pretty face.
Right.
They have all these incredible adaptations, this rich cultural history, and they're a symbol of love and fidelity
And beauty.
and beauty.
Yeah, they remind us of the beauty and wonder of the natural world.
Yeah, they really do.
And the importance of protecting it.
Absolutely.
So next time you see a picture of a Mandarin duck, take a moment to appreciate all that it represents.
Yeah.
It's a story of adaptation, of resilience, of the interconnectedness of nature.
Beautifully said. So on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive. But thank you all for joining us,
Thanks for listening.
and we'll see you next time.
See you on the next deep dive. Bye, everyone. Bye.